We begin with the changing weather situation across the Midlands tonight. It is cold and windy. Good evening. I'm Daryl Hood.
And I'm Bree Boyce. The weather tonight is somewhat wicked. It knocked out power to thousands of people in Richland and Lexington counties.
Yeah, and you might want to bundle up because we are not out of the woods yet. Henry Rothenberg joining us now to let us know how low the temps are expected to go. Hey, Henry.
Hey there, Daryl. And yeah, we have a guest on tonight. It's, as we like to call her, Diva Dog. But my dog, Bella, because, you know, we always tell you about bringing the plants in. Well, we also want to remind you about bringing the pets in. I have Bella here to give you an actual visual. You can see that she's got a pretty thick coat of fur on her, but I was talking to Dr. Tracy Duffner today, a veterinarian with Cornerstone Veterinary Care, and she was telling me that unlike animals that live in the wild, that's their natural habitat, if you have a pet that's normally an indoor-outdoor pet, well, their body has to adjust as well to the type of cold weather that we're seeing. It can create shock for them too, which is why they need to have warm environments to stay in. If you do have a pet that's just an outdoor pet, maybe you don't have a garage to put them in. If you have a dog house, if you take things like towels, blankets, something that can absorb body heat and put that into the area that they would normally go for shelter, that's a good way to keep them warm. And also using things like infrared heaters to help keep them warm during these chilly nights as well. But Bella, again, just showing you the actual example that despite the fact she's got this pretty thick coat, the cold weather out there can still be dangerous on our four-legged pals. Let's take a look at where that cold weather is right now, because some of that has changed over to snowfall. That would be the white shading that you're seeing on Skywatch Doppler radar. And we do have some reports at Columbia Metropolitan Airport as well as in parts of Richland County. It's a rain-snow mix. Now, at most, this would stick to the elevated surfaces and the grassy areas. Also, Camden had a little bit of snow earlier. It's changed back to rainfall up towards Kershaw as well. Winnsboro had about a half an inch in some spots of snow that fell on roadway surfaces, so on the grassy areas and some elevated surfaces, as well as the hoods of cars. Temperatures dropping quickly into the 30s across the WeatherBug network. Look at those wind gusts, though. That's why we have some power outages across the area. Winds have turned northerly. That indicates the fronts push through. Temperatures officially at the airport will continue to drop tonight below freezing as this Arctic frontal boundary pushes into the area. Now, as far as what we are watching for, the Arctic air mass moving in, it will be frigid for your Wednesday, but warmer weather just in time for the weekend, as well as the South Carolina game against Florida come Saturday night. But again, want to remind you the reason that we have Bella here tonight, it's just how can you sit there and say no to this face, right? You need to remember your four-legged friends, and also it is a time, Daryl, Bree, to remind folks that when they get in the car in the morning, if you do have stray cats, stray animals that run around, just honk the horn before you turn it on, because a lot of times you get cats especially that try and nest up in those engines because they are fairly warm to stay warm on these cold nights.